Alright, in case you didn't watch the other video, Alien Invasion won the Double Down Showdown, now he's part of it, with my sister behind the wheel. Now it is time for the actual racing. So, that's the track. All I did was add that. See if I can get over it. So we got a couple of trucks that we added. Sorry, let me rephrase it. I added a few more trucks. Just when I thought I have gotten every competitor from this year, a few more show up. Like, where do you guys keep coming from? Whatever, it's awesome. It just shows how much support I have. Alright, so let me just put the list. Actually, no, I still need that. Alright, so we're going to start off with the first two trucks that I bought this year. Scorcher and 32 Degrees. Here we go. And it's going to be Scorcher, taking out 32 Degrees. I was getting tired of moving those tracks. Oh, hold on. Just need to make a quick adjustment, and there we go. Alright. Alright. Alright, these next two trucks here, these two channels, they wanted to have a surprise entry. So, here they are. We got Dallas Bishop in 5 Alarm and Golden Cat in Iron Outlaw. Let's see what they got. And it's going to be 5 Alarm, taking out Iron Outlaw. Alrighty. And also, I might do freestyle tomorrow on January 1st. Then I could say I haven't done these videos since last year. Oh, you guys will hate me for that. Anyways. Alright, next up, it's me and the Green Ghost Gravedigger going up against my boy, Spy Killer 354 and Dragon Ice. And it's gonna be Dragon. Wow! That was awesome. You know, I'm gonna put this here because there's kind of a lip there that trips them. The nice slap wheelie by Dragon Ice, the World Finals Freestyle Champion. So, yeah. Well, looks like Blue Thunder's getting a buy run. I can't see the other truck. I don't know if it's there or not. Whatever. Here we go. And it's gonna be Blue Thunder taking out John Cena. Alright. Can't wait to get the Rock monster truck. He's the only other wrestler I'm familiar with because The Rock is in a lot of movies. My favorite one right now is Hobbs and Shaw. And now for the trucks that I thought I would never find. Earthshaker versus El Toro Loco. And it's gonna be... rerun them. Try again. Oh, come on! Alright, well... For frick's sake. Alright. Wait. Alright, for the final frickin' time. Alright, El Toro Loco. Alright, Tristan England drove both trucks, by the way. I forgot about that. It was like at the end of 2016, he drove El Toro Loco, filling in for, I think it was Mark List. I think. Alright, next up, Slinger versus Gravedigger Orange. And it's gonna be Gravedigger taking out the Slinger. Alright. Let me fix this. Alright. Time for the inverse trucks. Gravedigger versus Higher Education. And it's gonna be Gravedigger. Probably my favorite inverse truck. Actually, it is. It's beautiful. Alright. Yeah, I'm losing daylight here, so I might just do freestyle the next day. I'll do it next year. Spider-Man versus Darth Vader. And it's gonna be Spider-Man. It's an awesome rollover, taking out Darth Vader. Stinger Unleashed versus Alien Invasion. And it's gonna be Alien Invasion. Alright, we got a couple Demo Derby trucks. Demo Derby versus Podium Crasher. And it's gonna be Podium Crasher, who won freestyle at last year's New Year's sign-up series. Let's see what he's got for this one. Alright, we got a couple of muscle cars here. Roger Dodger Blizzard Basher versus Dodge Charger. And it's gonna be Dodge Charger. Alright, taking out Roger Dodger. Bakugan Dragonoid versus Son of a Digger. Bakugan Dragonoid. Can't wait to get that gold one. I will definitely pick that one up. Alright, next up. The captains of the All-Star Challenge. El Toro Loco Ice versus Max D Fire. And it's going to be El Toro Loco Ice. Up next, Northern Nightmare versus the first Sign-Up Series champion of the century in 2013, the Patriot. And Northern Nightmare takes out the legend, the Patriot, the legend, on my channel anyways. Oh, and I threw the wrong truck in again. El Toro Loco versus Gravedigger the Legend. Gravedigger the Legend. I think Santy Rod was in this one, but he's an Avenger this time. Monster Mutt Dalmatian Inverse versus Monster Mutt Husky, my favorite Monster Mutt. And it's gonna be Monster Mutt Husky. Moving on to the second round. Such an awesome looking truck. Mohawk Warrior versus the beautiful Nomad Avenger. And it's gonna be Mohawk Warrior. Alright, next up, the two trucks that were revealed at the New York Toy Fair back in February that I flipped out about. Gravedigger 1984 versus Gravedigger 1996. And 1984 does it. Not bad for an old Leafer chassis. Oldie but goodie. Can't beat the classics, literally. Alright, next up, Gravedigger versus Max D. Here we go. Here we go. And it's gonna be Gravedigger. Gravedigger. Taking out Max D. Alright. Loco Punk versus Bounty Hunter. And it's gonna be Loco Punk. Loco Punk takes out Bounty Hunter. Scooby-Doo versus Aftershock. And it's gonna be Aftershock. Love these BKT printings. I will definitely collect all the Legacy trucks next year because according to Monster Jam CD, all the Legacy trucks will have the BKT printing. Sure look forward to that. Hey, where are you going? Brodozer versus Monster Mutt Dalmatian Ice. And it's gonna be Monster Mutt Dalmatian Ice. Alright, let me fix the track here. There we go. Alright. Alright, I made a little mistake with Jester. There was nobody in Jester. I just grabbed him thinking I was gonna put him in. He can be an encore truck. So, Gravedigger 1982 versus Zombie Fire. There we go. And Zombie Fire. Zombie Fire gets the win over Gravedigger 1982. Look at him. Dang it. Megalodon Fire versus Gravedigger 1986. Oh, and it's gonna be Gravedigger 1986. Those beautiful zoomies and backdoor. Oh. Oh boy, yeah. Wildflower versus Wonder Woman. Oh, and it's gotta be Wonder Woman. You guys excited for that new Wonder Woman movie coming out next year? I sure am. I want to see it because I want to know why the heck is Steve Trevor still alive. Bone Shaker versus Megalodon. And it's gonna be the Bone Shaker. Last year's New Year's racing champion. Let's see if he can win it this time. And the last race of round one, Bigfoot versus Hurricane Force. And it's gonna be Bigfoot. Still haven't found the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live version yet. Alright, we need a fast loser. Avenger versus Scooby-Doo. Oh, whoops. Alright, sorry about that. Here we go. And it's gonna be Avenger. Avenger back in the game. Oh. Alright. Alright, this is round 2. Next up, it's 5 Alarm versus Scorcher. Will 5 Alarm extinguish the Scorcher, or will Scorcher send 5 Alarm up in smoke? Here we go. And it's going to be Scorcher melting the 5 Alarm. Love that paint job, though. Blue Thunder versus Dragon Ice. And it's going to be Dragon Ice. Alright. This is going pretty well so far. Alright. Yeah, it's getting pretty dark out, but this camera does pretty well in the dark. Looking on the screen here. Yeah. Anyways, El Toro Loco versus Gravedigger. Orange one that is, and he will get the win. Well, it's Morgan Kane's Gravedigger. What do you expect? He's my favorite Gravedigger driver. Second favorite, actually. My first one, Dennis Anderson. Oh, man. Oh, he gets stuck in there for a second. Oh, and I got another question for you guys. Who's your favorite Gravedigger driver? Feel free to comment down below. See, look down there. See the comments? I don't even know if they're going to be here next year. Or tomorrow, I should say. Spider-Man versus Gravedigger Inverse. Here we go. Oh! And another Gravedigger gets the win over Spider-Man. Spider-Man is out. You happy, Jameson? Alien Invasion versus Podium Crasher. And it's going to be Podium Crasher taking out the Double Down Showdown champion. Bakugan Dragonoid versus Dodge Charger RT. Oh, and it's going to be Dodge Charger taking out Drago. Bakugan Dragonoid has been eliminated. Dodge Charger RT will move on. Northern Nightmare versus El Toro Loco Ice. And it's going to be El Toro Loco Ice, the captain of Team Ice. He really wants to win because Team Ice really got their butts whooped in the All-Star Challenge. Yeah. Alright. The monster truck that I hope they bring to life versus the monster truck I hope returns to Monster Jam. The Legend versus Husky. And it's going to be the Legend. Gravedigger the Legend, your Time Series 22 champion. Racing, that is. I'm kind of getting tired of having to fix these, but whatever. Things I do for you guys. Mohawk Warrior versus Gravedigger. And it's going to be Gravedigger, 1984. They underestimate the power of the Leafer chassis. Yeah. So, Gravedigger 1984. We'll move on. How do you like that? Both legends made it. Gravedigger versus Loco Punk. And it's going to be Gravedigger. Wow. That was cool. He kind of did a Tom Meents move there. Well, that's one way to do it. Aftershock versus Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And it's going to be Monster Mutt Dalmatian Ice. The shoves Aftershock out of the way. Alright. Zombie Fire versus Gravedigger 1986. And it's going to be Zombie Fire. Alright. Well, that's one Leafer chassis eliminated. Only the 1984 one remains. Bone Shaker versus Wonder Woman. And it's going to be Wonder Woman taking out Bone Shaker. Alright. You know, it's getting pretty dark out here. I hope the quality doesn't look sucky. Next up, two beautiful indies. Bigfoot versus Avenger. And it's going to be Avenger. Yeah, this Avenger is pretty good. Alright, time for round 3. Alright, got rid of the Hot Wheels tracks. We'll see how well they do. Sorry, I was eating something. Alright, Scorcher versus Dragon Ice. Oh, and it's going to be Dragon Ice. Alrighty. Dragon Ice moving on to round 4, or whatever this is, I don't know. Alright, Battle of the Gravediggers. Gravedigger Orange versus Gravedigger Inverse. And it's going to be Gravedigger Inverse. As Orange wipes out there on his roof. Alright. Can't wait to see Morgan Kane in St. Louis. It's going to be awesome. Podium Crasher versus Dodge Charger. And it's going to be Dodge Charger. Alright. Dodge Charger. Moving on. Taking out Podium Crasher. Gravedigger the Legend versus El Toro Loco Ice. And it's going to be El Toro Loco Ice. Man, these ice trucks are killing it tonight. Alright, Gravedigger versus Gravedigger. And it's going to be the 1984 Gravedigger. Wow, this one is fast. Alright. All these blue trucks really want to win it. I mean, look at this so far. Zombie Fire versus Monster Mutt Dalmatian Ice. Zombie Fire! Alright, last race of round whatever this is. Avenger versus Wonder Woman. And it's gonna be Avenger. Santy Rod is behind the wheel of Avenger, so he just might win this. Dude's unstoppable. Every truck I put him in. Alright, this is getting darker and darker by the second. I hope you guys can still see well. We got a fast loser race. I just grabbed the first two I saw. Dragonoid versus Gravedigger Orange. Both trucks did awesome in St. Louis. And it's gonna be Gravedigger as Bakugan Dragonoid hit this cage thing head on. By the way, Mimi Flap Flap, I did the last track I did in 21 was inspired by you, but I had this thing long before you started doing that. It was originally for my guinea pig Bean, who died in January. And now I'm using his little pen for arenas, I guess you could say. He'd want me to be happy with it. Miss you, Bean. And Bean's the one in the 1984 Gravedigger, by the way. Yeah. His spirit is still with us. Time for round whatever this is. I don't care anymore. Dragonite versus Gravedigger Inverse. And it's gonna be Gravedigger. El Toro Loco Ice versus Dodge Charger. And it's gonna be El Toro Loco Ice. Alright, one of the ice trucks is unstoppable. Gravedigger 1984 versus Zombie Fire. And it's gonna be Gravedigger. Alright, Gravedigger, moving on to the next round. Alright, we go at both World Finals trucks here. Avenger versus Gravedigger Orange. And it's gonna be Avenger. Oh boy, this is the semifinals. Let's do this. Gravedigger Inverse versus El Toro Loco Ice. Let me just get them on, and here we go. And it's gonna be Gravedigger Inverse. Team Ice has lost again. Well, they still got 2020. Alright. Alright, who will face Inverse Gravedigger? Will it be 1984 Gravedigger, or will it be Avenger? Here we go. And it's going to be Gravedigger 1984. Is it? Yeah, it is. Alright, this is the final race. Let's meet our competitors. In Gravedigger 1984, it is Bean the Guinea Pig. And in the Inverse Gravedigger, it is Corey New 23. Someone has got to win. Someone has got to lose. It is time to go racing. Right here, right now. Your winner is Gravedigger Inverse. He's still going. Yes, Corey New 23 has done it. The beautiful brand new Gravedigger Inverse. Here's an encore. Alright. Alright, remember what I said about Jester? There you go. And that will conclude the New Year Throwdown Racing. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next year. Lol. See you in freestyle. This is Joseph Nelson, signing off.
Okay, thanks for watching, Joseph. Hope you enjoyed it.